Another ordinary day at PSU. Or so we thought.
Look, this is so fun, right? Come on, you're not laughing!
Wait, what's that?
Is that a letter?
To our field study students, you are invited to observe and experience real classroom teaching at Bautista National High School.
This is it.
Our field study journey
Begins!
Good day, I'm Maria Elise Galiorde. I am Daphne Francisco. I am Meryl Joy Cabuang. I am Jessica T. Veloso.
I am Hubert Nunez.
And I'm Summer Day Carando.
And we are the Group 5 from BSc Science 3-1. This vlog is part of our subject Field Study 1, Observation of Teaching Learning in an Actual School Environment.
Our observation took place at Bautista National High School, where we explored real teaching practice.
We're not just going to show what we observed. We're going to share what we realized about teaching.
So what are you waiting for? Let's go!
Our task was simple, but meaningful. We observed real classrooms, and answered activity worksheets, focus on teaching strategies, learning environments, assessments, diversity, and teacher professionalism.
At first, we thought that we were just completing our requirements. But later on, we realized that we were actually witnessing how teaching happens in real life.
In this subject, we are required to complete several activities that represent and relate to the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or the PPST. The PPST serves as a guide for teachers in developing their knowledge, skills, and professional values in teaching. It is composed of 7 important domains that describe what teachers should know and be able to do. Domain 1: Content, Knowledge, and Pedagogy. Focuses on the teacher's mastery of subject matter and the use of effective teaching strategies, research-based practices, and ICT integration. Domain 2: Learning Environment. Emphasizes creating a safe, supportive, and engaging environment that promotes positive learning for all students. Domain 3: Diversity of Learners. Highlights the importance of understanding learners' different backgrounds, abilities, and needs to ensure inclusive education. Domain 4: Curriculum and Planning. Focuses on designing and organizing lessons that are developmentally appropriate and aligned with learning objectives. Domain 5: Assessment and Reporting centers on using appropriate assessment tools to monitor student progress and provide constructive feedback. Domain 6: Community linkages and professional engagement. Encourages teachers to build partnership with parents, communities, and stakeholders to support student learning. Domain 7: Personal growth and professional development. Emphasizes lifelong learning, professional ethics, and continuous improvement in teaching practice.
One thing that really stood out to us was how teachers made learning engaging. We saw hands-on activities like the lantern experiment and even ICT tools like Bluecut, PowerPoint, and videos. It made us realize that students learn better when lessons are interactive, not just lectures.
We also noticed how teachers adjust their language, switching between English and Filipino, especially for those students who are struggling.
In a classroom, students are really different. Some are confident, some are quiet, and some need more help.
But the teacher didn't ignore that. Instead, they guided students, simplified questions, and made sure everyone could follow.
And that's when we realized teaching is really about adjusting for your learners.
Domain 1, we saw how the teacher used different strategies, not just to teach, but to make students understand. In Domain 2, the classroom felt safe. The teacher was calm, respectful, and approachable, and you could see the students were comfortable.
And in Domain 3, diversity was very visible. The class was not the same level, but the teacher made sure no one was left behind. That's when we realized that inclusivity is not treating the students equally, but supporting them differently.
For Domain 4, we noticed that everything was planned. The objectives matched the activities, and that made the lesson more effective. And in Domain 5, assessment was not just about grades. There were recitations, activities, and tests, and more importantly, the feedback. We saw that the feedback helps students improve, not just measure what they know.
What surprised us most was that teaching goes beyond the classroom. Teachers work with parents, barangay officials, and even organizations during Regata Eskwela. And for Domain 7, we saw how teachers continue learning through seminars, LAC sessions, and experience. And it made us realize teachers are also learners.
This experience really changed our perspective. We realized that teaching is not just about explaining lessons. It's about making sure students actually understand. It requires patience, flexibility, and effort.
Simple things like adjusting your language, guiding the students, or giving feedback can make a big difference.
As future teachers, we learned that we need to be adaptable, good communicator, and most importantly, empathetic.
Teachers don't just teach lessons.
They shape how students think and grow,
They adjust, guide, and support.
even when it's not easy.
And we should just not see teaching as a job.
But as a responsibility that shapes the future. Let's support, respect, and value our teachers and promote quality and inclusive education for all.
This field study did not just teach us concepts, it showed us reality.
And it inspired us to become better future educators.